Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of American English Explained with John and Sherry. I'm John.
And I'm Sherry, and we're from ETHOS English School here in Cebu City, Philippines. Here at ETHOS, you can study with American teachers. We're unique in that. Our classes are small. We have a maximum of 6 students, and you can, when we get to the point where you can come back, you can actually stay with your teachers.
Yes.
Right now, we're offering online classes.
Yes.
Because people can't, we still have travel bans.
Right.
Nobody can come here, but we do have them, so please come study with us online. All right. Later on, after the program, we'll give you some information of where, well, there you go. You go to our site and check out our programs,
yes.
Okay? So, anyway.
Well, with Instagram, for those of you who are joining us for the first time, what we do normally is every week we get together and we cover some aspect of English. We spend about 20 minutes talking about stuff. So each of these live shows, we try to explain a little bit about English to hopefully give you guys an opportunity to learn something or to hone what English you already have.
Explain what hone means.
To make your skills better.
There you go. To make your skills more accurate, make them better.
To increase your skills in using certain aspects of English.
Right. That's right.
Sometimes we go through idioms, and sometimes we go through some specific aspect of English. So tonight we're going to go through an idiom.
We're going to talk about idioms tonight. So we invite you to watch us and participate. Don't just sit there, participate.
Yes.
So after we get to teach you some idioms, we're going to have some little questions, and we'd like for you to participate and try to answer some of our questions. Okay.
Right.
Anyway, we'll talk
They'll
about
be
that more
multiple
later.
choice. The correct answer is there. All you have to do is guess. And don't worry about making mistakes. As we've said over and over again in our videos, any mistake can be a good mistake so long as you learn from those mistakes.
That's right. Right.
Right. So
you just need to learn.
Reach over there to wave at people.
Right.
Punch there's another person. Wave.
Hi guys. Welcome.
Welcome.
Okay. So because it is a new year, we are going to have New Year's idioms. Okay. Now there's a lot of idioms that talk about fresh starts, starting new, and since it's the new year, a lot of people are making New Year's resolutions. We're making new plans, trying to plan for our future, hopefully for a better year ahead. Yeah. So we're gonna share with you 4 different idioms that can be used for the new year and starting over. Okay.
All right. So without further ado, the first one for tonight is.
All right. Here's our first idiom.
To turn over a new leaf. Okay. So what does that mean, Mama?
All right. To turn over a new leaf means to make some kind of a change. Now, usually, this is beginning something to be more responsible. Maybe you've done something that it's not necessarily that great, and you decide, I'm going to be better at this. I'm going to be more responsible. Like maybe you weren't so dedicated to your job, so you decide, I'm going to do better. So you turn over a new leaf. You're going to change the way you think about it, and you change the way you do things.
Another example would be like maybe you're a smoker, and maybe you decide that you're going to stop that habit. So you're going to turn over a new leaf in that you're no longer going to be a smoker. Right. So that's just a decision that you make to change something about yourself.
Exactly.
All right. So turn over a new leaf. Okay. Change something about yourself.
A lot of people at the beginning of the year, we make these New Year's resolutions. We're going to change. We're going to do something different. We're going to turn over a new leaf. Okay?
All right. Next idiom for tonight.
Out with the old and in with the new. What's this one mean?
This one, I believe, is basically just a situation where you take something that's old and you replace it with something that's new.
That's right.
So, like, maybe you got a new cell phone for Christmas, and so you get rid of the old cell phone and replace it with a new one.
Yeah.
That's basically
it. That's what it is. You're getting rid of the old thing and putting something new in its place. It can be your possessions. It can also be the way you think.
True.
So it's
an old way of replacing an old way of thinking with a new way of thinking. Kind of goes along with this one too.
That's right.
Just it's just a similar way of using it.
But this is more of a changing something bad. This is more like, let's get the old stuff out and let's start with something new.
And usually this is dealing with some kind of possession, but it can be other things.
Yes.
All right. So out with the old, in with the new. Changing out something old for something new.
Right.
Or trading out something old.
A lot of times when you move into a new house, you get rid of a lot of old things and you buy new things. That's out with the old and in with the new.
All right, next one. To shake things up.
Okay, shake things up.
This is an idiom that's quite common, actually.
Yep.
We use it a lot.
Seriously, we're going to shake things up a little. It means we're going to change things up a little bit, try to make them a little bit more exciting, maybe make things a little bit different.
Yeah, so like for Instagram, the way we shake things up is we do things like face paint during Halloween, or the little hats during Christmas, or some kind of special event.
Right.
To make it, give it an exciting change.
Yes.
That's shake things up.
Right.
All right, and last but not least,
start with a clean slate. Now, to understand this one, you need to understand this word slate.
So a slate. I don't know about you guys, but a long time ago they used to have these little, kind of like a tablet, but not mechanical. Think about a blackboard or a whiteboard.
Personal
about
size.
The size of
personal size.
Yeah, about the size of a tablet nowadays, used for each student in a classroom. That was called a slate.
It was made from a stone called slate.
Yes. And so
like their own personal writing pad.
Yeah, and it's easy to erase, and use again, and erase it and use again. So a clean slate is just something that you start over from new, from scratch.
You wash off the old stuff and start fresh. Okay.
So how would you use this in a modern way of thinking about it?
To start with a clean slate would be like starting something over from even from the very beginning. Maybe you started a project and it didn't go right, so you just say, okay, we're going to start with a clean slate. We're going to start anew. We're going to start it over again. We're going to clean off all the old notes, and we're going to start from the basic beginning again.
Okay, here's an example. In baking, when you try to bake a cake, maybe you didn't get the ingredients right, and so instead of trying to fix it,
right,
you throw it out and start over.
Right.
That's starting with a clean slate, starting new.
Right. Very good.
All right. So,
so those are 4 idioms that have to do with starting over, something new, something different for the new year. Okay.
So, turning over a new leaf
Okay.
is changing your mind about something, changing the way you think about something, usually dealing with something negative.
Right.
Okay? Out with the old, in with the new.
Starting something up, getting rid of all the old stuff, putting something new in its place.
And then shaking things up to add a little bit of excitement to change just some kind of a routine thing.
Yeah, that's right. It's usually something that makes something different from the ordinary.
And maybe you go to your job, and you do the same thing over and over again. To shake things up, you change the routine a little bit.
Yes.
And then to
start with a clean slate. Start fresh.
Yeah, start fresh, brand new.
Fresh.
All right.
Back to the basics. All right.
All right. So I hope you guys saw all of that and remember what they are, because we're going to do Amy's favorite part.
Quiz time! Amy's not here tonight. She's sick, so we're going to do a little review. I'm going to ask you some questions. So these are all multiple choice. You just need to choose A, B, C, or D.
And so we ask you to participate, okay? So we're going to show you the questions. So you're going to give us the answer, the best answer. They'll be A, B, C, or D. Please just give us the answer if it's A, B, C, or D. And remember, don't be afraid to make mistakes, because mistakes are a good opportunity to learn.
That's right.
Any good mistake is a mistake you learn from. So the first question for tonight.
Okay.
What does start with a clean slate mean?
Okay.
A, to clean your house. B, to start over from the beginning. C, to start writing. Or D, to start building a house.
Okay. So what do you think? Please put your answer in the comments. Is it
A, B, C, or D?
What do you think? We'll give you we'll wait a couple seconds and wait for people to get this. Just some funny choices, because it can be confusing. Yeah.
All right. Anybody want to try? Remember, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Just guess.
If you don't know for sure, just guess.
All right, so we got somebody answering.
Okay, we got one answer. Anybody else want to try?
Parfum 0522.
Right.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Correct.
Yeah, so the correct answer is in fact B, to start over from the beginning. Now, for those of you who are joining later on, because this video will be posted later, for those of you who are joining later on, sorry you missed it. Catch up with us next week, and try to participate with us next week.
Yes.
But the answer is B.
That's correct.
Good job.
Good job, you.
To start over from the beginning. Right there. All right.
All right.
Question number 2.
Okay. What does out with the old and in with the new mean? Is it A, to leave old ideas or things in the past and begin with new ones? Or is it B, to throw away old clothes? C, to get rid of all your old family? Or D, to throw away old newspapers? Okay, so again, this is multiple choice. Let's read the choices again. A, to leave old ideas or things in the past and begin with new ones. B, to throw away old clothes. C, to get rid of all your old family. Or D, to throw away old newspapers. So what is the meaning of this?
What is the correct answer? Give us
Please,
your answer.
yeah,
We want your answers.
Make a guess if you're not sure. Put your answers in the comments.
It's A, B, C, or D. You can't get any simpler than that. I guess you can with having less choices, but it's not that hard.
Oh,
Right.
you got a brave
Parfum
person.
again with another answer.
And
Another correct answer. Well done.
Good job.
The correct answer is, in fact, A. Out with the old, in with the new is to get rid of old ideas and leave them behind and change them with something new. Well done.
Very good. Great job. Great job.
Good
All
job.
right.
All right, question number 3. Dun, dun, dun.
You wanna do it?
What does shake things up mean? A. To use salt on your food. Ooh. B. To experience an earthquake. Ooh, that might work. C. To shake a can of soft drink. That's very dangerous because it's going to be really sticky afterwards. And D. To do something new that you that you do not usually do.
All right.
I'm sorry, I guess you can't see that.
Can you
there
see
you go.
it? Make sure you.
So, once again, question, what does shake things up mean? A, to use salt on your food. B, to experience an earthquake. We can type on it.
Yeah.
C, to shake a can of soft drink. Or D, to do something new that you don't usually do.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Parfum has already answered.
Good job.
Again, correct.
Answer.
Great job.
Awesome.
You're
Good,
doing
awesome.
great. Good work.
Yes, the correct answer is, in fact, D.
Letter D, to do something new that you do not usually do. Shake things up.
So when you go into the party or go into work tomorrow and you're like, let's shake things up a little bit, that means you want to do something different. Do something new. All right. And the last but not the least, is this the right one? Yeah.
All right.
What does turn over a new leaf mean?
Is it A, to clean your garden? A lot of leaves in the garden.
Yeah, that's true.
B, to change something about yourself. C, to dry out leaves. Or D, to change your plant's leaves.
The last one's
kind of interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you think? It means to turn over a new leaf. Clean your garden. B, to change something about yourself. C, to dry out leaves. Or D, to change your plant's leaves. Okay, last chance, last answer.
A,
This
B,
is our
C,
last
or D?
question on our little quiz.
Anybody? Anybody?
Anybody gonna be brave? Come on, Parfum, you did them all right last time.
There it is. There it is.
All right,
Is that correct?
it is correct. Change something about yourself.
Letter B. Parfum got all of them correct. Well
Good
done.
work.
Well done.
Good work. Everybody else was a little too shy, or maybe there's not enough people out there.
That's all right. For those of you who are joining later on, just
Try it
you have
anyway
time.
without
You have
looking at
time.
the
Yeah,
answers.
take a guess. Write it down on a piece of paper or something.
Check
write
yourself.
the guess, and then when you see the video and it gives the answer, you know whether you got it right or wrong.
Yeah.
But like I said, remember, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are a good way to learn. In fact, most people learn from mistakes.
That's right.
If you don't learn from a mistake, it's a bad mistake. All right. So.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Yep, that was fun.
And that's it for this lesson tonight.
Yeah, so next week we'll be back, same time, same channel. For those of you who, I said, are joining for the first time this year, we've been doing this for a few years now, and so, come join us next week. Same time, same channel.
And if you want to study even deeper, come study with us online. Show them that
Where's the paper?
online information again real quick.
All right, so if
check
you
out
want
our
more
programs.
information about our online classes, go to this website right here, ethos.ph. It's not .com, it's .ph, okay?
Yeah.
Ethos.ph. And check out the stuff we have on our website.
Right.
To it'll have all the information there, price listings, times, all that stuff that you might be interested
Right.
in.
You can also message